Hello, everyone, and welcome to an episode of Astrology with Jeffrey Bryan. This week seems to be a pretty important week in astrology and for our personal lives as well as for the world. So I hope you watch all the videos all the way through Sunday as we go through the days of the week. So today is Monday, October 25th, and this is your astrological forecast for today. The sun shines in 2 degrees Scorpio, seeking to use its sexual creative energy into finding pleasure in some form. The sun may be seeking to experience a sexual desire or go looking for gratification in some form, which could be channeling that creative sexual energy into art, poetry, music, or any form of creative activity. Midday, the moon in Gemini with the keyword of reason forms a harmonious aspect to Mars in Libra with the keyword of expiation. The moon, being in the scientific decanate of Gemini, is using its emotional nature to think about things from an enlightened perspective. Mars is all about action, initiating things, and fighting. It's the area of Libra about partnership and open enemies, and Mars will fight to get what it wants. The Mars-Moon trine is communicating that the moon is using the moods of its soul in connection with using the brilliance of our minds in a way to fight for either following the laws of God or the laws of man. So these two are working together to work this out. The sun in Scorpio is approaching Saturn in the social sign of Aquarius, forming a disharmonious aspect. Saturn's keyword is originality, which is about laying the groundwork for progressive and advanced methods to impart their ideas onto others. Saturn is laying the groundwork for the rules, laws, and regulations that society is to follow. The sun's creative energy is at odds with Saturn, with the rules, laws, and boundary he's enforcing on the population. Saturn forms a harmonious aspect to the North Node, which is where we want to go or where we're headed, which to me doesn't look good if we look at where the governments around the world are leading us. The good news is Jupiter, the guru, the sage, the wise one, is in a harmonious aspect to the moon in Gemini and to Mars in Libra, forming an air grand trine, which is the best aspect we can have in air signs. Jupiter is the higher mind and working his magic to get us out of repression. He's using Mars's action-oriented energy to fight back for justice, as well as using the moon's receptibility to take in what is right by using the information she is receiving in Gemini. With the moon's reason, Jupiter's ability to get us unrepressed. So Jupiter's trying to get us unrepressed. And Mars's ability to initiate fighting back against the rules being enforced upon us by the government represented by Saturn. Venus in Sagittarius is exploring a new vision. However, she is opposed to the moon in Gemini and in a square to Neptune in Pisces. So Venus's vision is in the process of finding a way to get us out of repression, since she's in a sextile to Jupiter. Venus's vision is being held back by the boa Sagittarius and not being allowed to be released the arrow yet. That tells me we are in a waiting phase for whatever the plan to combat this is, because too many things are at odds right now, and the plan is being formed on an intellectual level. Thank you for watching today's episode, and I'll see you tomorrow.